till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible.
Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise.
Fall around the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 yards there for number 15. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DeAndre Hopkins. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. 49ers nothing. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's got room. Touchdown, 49ers. Antonio Gibson, 60 yards. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, call it the 26. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant caught by Kirk. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts being chased out left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go now.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Hopkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now gone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A handoff, Barkley running left, down to about the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the gun, it's Hurts. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Gone. He completes it to Tate. And some room to work. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Auden Tate, 92 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. And out now come the Vikings.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Hurts. This is caught. It's Kirk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Hurts. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, 49ers. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. start on the ground to run that clock. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Goff's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Goff now to throw. Allen's got it complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Allen, nifty footwork. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
On the option right, it's Goff.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it.
And this belongs to the Vikings.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically...
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it out inside the 40. 5